I don't know about you, but I'm always trying to find ways to keep my house clean while also doing the least work possible. And it feels like Christmas has come early because ECOVACS is back at ALDI special buys this week. I've never had a robot vacuum before, let alone a robot window cleaner, but it feels like this is the time to try and get them. So today I'm going to put the DEEBOT Neo 3.0 Omni and the WINBOT Neo Mini to the test to see if they're worth the hype. Let's give it a go. After opening up the DEEBOT, I am so impressed with how easy it was to set up. And would I be crazy to say that this little guy is really cute? There's even a handle so you can hold it and carry it around. I feel like the size is great too. It's a lot smaller than I was expecting, but this feels really compact. So let's put it to the test. This little guy really impressed me immediately because it was so quick and easy to map out the area that I wanted cleaned. One of my favorite features is that it will send itself back to the base to empty the dustbin as it fills up, and then it will continue to clean afterwards, leaving beautiful clean lines on my carpet. I even put some dirt down in front of it so I could visualize if anything was actually being picked up, and it worked really well. I also tried the DEEBOT on my floorboards and was equally impressed with the suction. Just to note though, it's definitely not quicker than vacuuming yourself, but it is much more convenient. It seems like something you could just have going on in the background while you work or do other tasks, which is fabulous and a huge win in my book. Alright, now it's time for the WINBOT Neo Mini. This one really intrigues me. I've never had something automatically wash my windows for me. I think that's really cool. It's got a mop pad at the back, which I believe you take off and you wet before you begin, and you fill up the water tank with the ECOVACS WINBOT cleaning solution. It has a safety rope to attach to something stable nearby to make sure that everything just, you know, stays stable. And it has a pretty long power cord, but this does come with some restrictions. What I noticed in the instructions is there's quite a few different types of windows that you probably shouldn't use it on, and one option is windows that are too big because the connecting cord may not be long enough. Other than that, it seems pretty straightforward. I've got some windows that I probably haven't ever cleaned, so let's put it to the test. I feel like the WINBOT was actually an unexpected success. I didn't know what to expect as it's not something that I've seen around as much as a RoboVac, but it was very easy to set up and it worked immediately. And it put itself straight to work on my seemingly very dirty window. One thing I like about both of the ECOVACS products is that they tell you when something is wrong, so you're able to just kind of leave it to do its thing and trust that it will alert you if it needs help. The WINBOT isn't necessarily something I would use as often as the DEEBOT, but it is something that I can definitely see myself using now that I have it to clean all the windows around my house. I'm really impressed with both of these products, but I think I've got to say that the DEEBOT is my favorite, just because I think I would get a lot more use out of it. So for $5.99, this feels absolutely worth it to me. The WINBOT for $2.99 is also such a steal. As you can tell from how dirty the mop head is, it did a great job of cleaning my window that I didn't even realize was that dirty. So will you be purchasing?